What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Jey Uso flops with fan backlash, the backstage reaction to John Cena's heel promo, John Cena officially breaks up with us, a spoiler on Jey Uso's mystery partner, good news for an injured WWE star, a Bloodline member's future in doubt, Vince McMahon spotted at an NBA game, Jey Uso's tribute to Top Dolla, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at Jey Uso flops. On top of today's news is the question of whether Jey Uso's star is sinking with the WWE Universe. Well, that may be the case, at least judging from the reactions to a WWE YouTube video highlighting Jey's squash win over Austin Theory on Raw, and him fighting off World Heavyweight Champion after Gunther ambushed him and locked him in the sleeper for the 428th week in a row. Or at least it seems that way. At one point, the video received 11,000 likes and an astonishing 21,000 dislikes, which could be even higher by the time this video comes out. Even worse, many fans ripped into both Jey and WWE, blasting the company for what they saw as a terrible treatment of the former United States Champion Austin Theory and what they're calling an undeserved push for main event Jey. I mean, let's not forget, just 2 years ago, Austin Theory beat John Cena on the grandest stage of them all. Now, while Jey is still getting fantastic reactions from fans at live events, these comments suggest that fans are starting to push back against main event Jey's push. If so, it couldn't have come at a worse time as Jey prepares for his WrestleMania 41 world title match against Gunther. Now, it is important to determine whether these comments are from a vocal minority or a sign that fans are generally getting bored with Jey's push. Oddly enough, it's not as if Jey went from being a tag team wrestler to a world champion contender overnight. He's been working hard since 2023 to win over the fans as a single star, and he's done a damn good job of it, with the company slowly building him up as a tag champion alongside Cody Rhodes and later the Intercontinental Champion. So is this an overreaction from fans? The problem is that after this squash, nobody is going to take Austin Theory seriously, especially if down the line WWE decides that now is the time to push Austin Theory again and put him in the world title picture. Something that clearly Vince McMahon was pushing for when he was in charge of creative. I mean, some fans are even suggesting that Austin Theory leave the WWE, go back to the indies and build himself up just like Drew McIntyre did. Next up, a backstage reaction to John Cena's heel promo. It looks like John Cena's scathing promo against WWE fans on the 17th March Raw impressed WWE officials, as Fightful Select is reporting WWE was ecstatic with the reception John Cena got. WWE fans were looking to hear what Cena had to say after betraying Cody Rhodes and aligning himself with the final boss, and they weren't disappointed. Cena blasted the WWE fans, accusing them of bullying him into being their puppet, trying to piggyback off his hustle, loyalty, and respect creed without living it, and flat out ruining his retirement tour. Interestingly, Cena didn't change anything about his presentation, despite fan speculation that he might adopt a new look and/or a new theme song. But that wasn't the case, which suggests Cena is adopting the attitude that nothing has changed about him, but he's tired of the fans trying to leech the success he's earned by wearing his merchandise. While Cena still has a few fans cheering for him, most of the fans booed him last night, especially once he began laying into them. With WrestleMania 41 less than 5 weeks away, WWE fans will be watching to see whether the WWE can increase the heat on Cena. Next up, John Cena officially breaks up with us. Now it's over. After many years of trying to please them, John Cena has announced that he's finished with the WWE Universe. And just in case Cena's scathing promo on Raw didn't resonate with fans, the 16-time world champion posted a photo on Instagram from the TV show Friends showing popular couple Ross and Rachel during their breakup. Some fans are hoping Cena's relationship with the WWE ends as well as that of the Friends couple, but right now that would take some serious changes from Cena. This isn't the first high-profile breakup Cena has had. As you may recall, Cena's proposed to Nikki Bella at WrestleMania 33, only for the power couple to split up shortly before their wedding. And can John Cena fans ever recover from him turning their backs on him, and is there a chance of reconciliation? Do you think Cena could end his retirement tour as a babyface again? Next up, what did WWE think of Brussels fans? John Cena's heel promo on WWE's 17th March Raw in Brussels, Belgium isn't the only thing that received praise backstage. Fightful Select reports a WWE source claims that the fans in Belgium created the hottest TV environment they've experienced, and that the fans' enthusiasm bodes well for the WWE returning to Belgium at another time. Next up, the injury bug batters the TNA roster. It looks like the injury bug is inflicting massive damage to the TNA's roster, including several of its champions. Inside the ropes, Alex Hunt is reporting that TNA announced injuries to the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, with Jeff suffering a lower body injury and Matt dealing with a deviated septum. In addition, Mustafa Ali is dealing with a broken jaw after wrestling Mike Santana, who injured his hand. Li Ying Li sustained a perforated eardrum, and X-Division champion Moose is currently battling a hip injury. Despite the injuries, it appears that Moose is the only injured wrestler who is not cleared to compete. Next up, a spoiler, as has Jey Uso's mystery partner been revealed. Now it is time for a potential spoiler for the 24th March Raw, which features a tag match between A-Town Down Under and Jey Uso and a mystery partner. Of course, if you want to avoid any spoilers, we have the timestamps in the description to skip to the next story. But the mystery partner stipulation that has the WWE's online sleuths trying to figure out who main event Jey will join forces with at the upcoming Raw in Glasgow, Scotland show. A recent tweet from Scotland's own Joe Hendry may have solved the case, as TNA World Champion Joe Hendry recently tweeted his famous catchphrase, "Say his name, and he appears." And NoDQ.com noted that Joe will be in the neighborhood as he's booked to appear at a massive Raw after party, and Joe will be celebrating his recent Royal Rumble appearance and TNA World title winner by performing a special live concert, and Mark will be smashing the dance floor with the world's strongest DJ set. 2025 has been a huge year for both Jey Uso and Joe Hendry, but just imagine the fans' reaction if the two of the sport's most popular talents team up in Scotland. Next up, good news for an injured WWE star. Now, it's good news for Tyler Bate fans, as PW Insider reports that the two-time NXT UK champion is headed to Raw when he returns from his injury-related hiatus. Tyler reportedly tore a pectoral muscle, pausing his tag team with Pete Dunne as a new Catch Republic. There's no indication whether Bate will reunite with Dunne, but it wouldn't be a bad idea, as Dunne's career has been on autopilot since Bate was sidelined. Next up, Rob Van Dam is not retiring. Rob Van Dam is 54 years of age, but is he ready to retire? Fans have seen younger wrestlers including John Cena and AJ Styles declare their intent to retire before they hit 50, but that's apparently not the case with Mr. Monday Night. During an interview with Chris Van Vliet, the Hold F show discussed his wrestling future. "I don't think I am, and I don't think I will retire. That's how I feel right now. I feel like even if I don't take wrestling bookings anymore, I don't think I'll make a big deal out of retirement. Because when wrestlers retire, they end up coming back and wrestling anyway. No, I want one more match." The former WWE champion explained why an official retirement just isn't for him. "For me, that is completely eating up the credibility that I had in wrestling retirement matches. I doubt that I'll ever feel like, no, I'm gonna be different. I never want to wrestle right now, I'm done. I just see me going with the flow, and someday when you say, are you still wrestling, I might say, it's been 6 years, and then I might have a match." Would you guys like to see RVD wrestle another match in WWE, and if so, against who? Next up, Hikuleo's WWE status. Now it's time for a quick update on Hikuleo following the former New Japan Pro Wrestling star signing with WWE in 2024. Since then, his name has come up often in fan speculation about future Bloodline members, but so far he's remained incognito. Hikuleo is the son of WWE legend Haku, is reportedly a member of the WWE's internal roster, but Fightful Select reports that there are no confirmed plans for him. If Hikuleo's WWE push is anything like his run in New Japan, expect some big things from him. Right now, it just seems that there's nothing for him. Does this mean that this whole Bloodline story now is just completely dead? Next up, a rumor as Lance Anoa'i's WWE future in doubt. Where is Lance Anoa'i, and is he ever going to appear on WWE television? Well, Lance signed with WWE in 2024, only to get sidelined with an injury that he reportedly is still recovering from. But now it's been reported on the Wrestling Observer Radio that Lance Anoa'i is there. There's been criticism of Lance Anoa'i that he may not make it. I've heard nothing negative about Hikuleo. You would think that him being there for all this time and not being used is like they must be disappointed, but I've not heard that at all. Hopefully that's not the case. Next up, Vince McMahon spotted in an NBA game. Now it's time for an update on Vince McMahon, who despite being out of pro wrestling for over a year is still one of wrestling's most high-profile figures, as seen by a recent report from Wrestling News noting Vince's appearance at an NBA game. McMahon was seen courtside at Madison Square Garden in New York City for a game between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. This marks McMahon's second public appearance in recent months, following his attendance at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. Now, in case you missed our report on Vinnie Mac's Super Bowl appearance, the former WWE Kingpin has decided to ditch his mustache and is now sporting a streak of white hair. McMahon is now also much more leaner than he was during his bodybuilding heyday, but is Vince's NBA appearance a sign that he's slowly emerging back into the public eye? As rumors persist of Vince launching his own entertainment enterprise, he's still embroiled in two major lawsuits, including the well-publicized Janelle Grant suit and the Ring Boys lawsuit. And finally, Jey Uso's tribute to Top Dolla. Last but not least, the IWC is giving Jey Uso his dues for what they're calling a tribute to the former WWE star Top Dolla, currently working in TNA as AJ Francis. A user's been posting a video of Jey diving over the top rope and catching himself on the rope, much as Top Dolla did, leading to fans nicknaming him Flop Dolla. While Jey hasn't earned a nickname yet for his blown spot against Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, it's only a matter of time before they come up with one. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.